Give it up for my opponent, Christian Conti. There you go. All right. Conti is, I did some research, it's actually an Italian name. And you can see the strong Italian features in Christian's face. If you look into it, his face is actually 70% mozzarella.
Crenshaw currently lives with his girlfriend. I mean, they actually broke up 5 years ago, but Crenshaw's too fat to fit through the door to leave. Yeah. What I'm saying is that Crenshaw is actually still in his apartment. He had to hire one of Lizzo's testicles to come as his body double. No, I'm kidding. Crenshaw and his girlfriend are still together. They have one cat together. They used to have 3 until one night they ran out of snacks. Hey, wait for the punchline, buddy.
Fuck this guy, all right? No. So up until about the age of 8 or 9, Christian actually went to a Catholic school. At that age, tragically, he demanded that he leave the school, told his parents that he has to go, because traumatically, he learned that the priest wouldn't fuck him.
Too bad. You got that one wrong, buddy. My hole is gaping.
That's the second half of jokes.
Funny enough, actually, Crenshaw went to a black Catholic high school. Yeah, that's where they molest you, but they also don't teach you how to read. Yeah, Crenshaw, quiet down now, okay? We got to get through these. Crenshaw actually played football in high school. Yeah. It was like the movie Remember the Titans, but after seeing Crenshaw play, the school went back to segregation.
I will say the molestations were just more rhythmic. They did it on beat. So around the time that Christian hit puberty, he became a pothead, and not because he was smoking a lot of weed. It's just that the guys wouldn't fuck him unless he had a pan over his face.
Nope, they still do. Crenshaw's parents have been married for over 44 years. Yeah. It's mainly because they know that getting divorced would put too much stress on Crenshaw's already palpitating heart. But no, Crenshaw's dad is a preacher. He's a preacher. He mainly preaches to Crenshaw that he's going to have a heart attack at Wendy's if he doesn't lower his cholesterol.
I had a heart doctor appointment today. Oh, man.
How did that go?
Whew, we'll see. I had to reschedule. Got scared. When Christian came out, his mom took it the hardest, but she eventually got over it and came around because she felt vindicated in her initial decision to abort him. All right. Knew a mistake was happening. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Killer Mike. Cholesterol is too high. Crenshaw works as a mental health counselor. That's right. Which he's really good at, because anybody he has to counsel takes one look at Crenshaw and realizes their life is fine.
Last joke. Okay, give it up for Timothy Shallow Pullacum. All right. Straight men hate Christian Conti. They can't stand him, right? That laugh was a laugh of agreement. They can't stand him, not because he's gay, but because his face is definitive evidence that cum is not good for your skin. So.
I don't take loads to the face, baby. I only get blown, okay? In addition to Crenshaw's career in comedy, Crenshaw also has a career in acting. You may recognize him from his latest role in the movie King Kong. No, he didn't play King Kong. He played the island where the movie takes place on. Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely electric first fight out of the gate. Can we give it up for them one more time? Oh my goodness. God, they're cracking me up. Let's go to Josh Lampley first. You kind of look like they yassified him. So.
Thanks so much. This was a great first battle. What did everyone think, right? That was a very good start to the show. This battle had the energy of like a GameStop return gone wrong, you know? Like, it's wild. I've never seen two dungeon masters face off before. It was crazy. I don't know why Crenshaw wrote his jokes in a Broadway pamphlet. But then again, I went to a white Catholic school and I can't read either, so no judgments, you know. I really liked the rhythmic molestation joke, was very nice. I liked the loads in the face joke. Maybe Christian could use some of those loads as conditioner, you know, that's a thought. I really liked the joke about Crenshaw being Skull Island, which is fun because that sounds like a club you might go to. So I really like that. I think Christian won this battle just by a bit, though.
All right, that's one for Christian. Heidi Grandberry.
Oh, so many fat jokes. They were really good. And in Crenshaw, I don't want to pile on anymore because like I know you've been compared to an earthquake and an eclipse all week, so I don't want to add to that. No, I really enjoyed this battle. I liked your last joke, Crenshaw, and also I liked the rhythmic molestation joke. Christian, you were more consistent. That island joke was really funny. I liked the misdirect because I was tight when I thought you were comparing him to an ape. And also, you can kiss my ass for that reading joke, but it was good. But I'm gonna give it to Christian.
All right, that's two for Christian. Wolfgang Hunter.
You know, Sun Tzu once said that a victorious warrior wins before he goes to battle, and a defeated warrior goes to battle and then seeks to win. I feel like you could have been maybe more homophobic to him, especially in the light of the gay hip-hop mafia finally being exposed to the light of day. Now's the perfect time to strike them while they're weak, you know. Pride has lost their Bank of America sponsorship for the month, so... Things are now is the moment to really go for it. You really went fatphobic and racist, Christian. So I really I think you're both great. You both have great energy and stuff. But I'm gonna give it to Timothy Chalamet rape.
All right, Christian's got it wrapped up. But James Pontillo.
This looks like Jesus battling the cave he came out of. Are you real? Are you really a mental health professional?
I am.
Yeah, you're definitely not a regular health professional. That would be absurd and just irresponsible. No, it was good, but I think Christian definitely won.
The winner of this battle, everyone, is Christian Conti. But keep it going for these two. Great job. I like that you said the eclipse thing. It kind of looked like me and Crenshaw were like eclipsing each other on the stage. All right, are you guys ready for your second fight, your next fight? Yeah. Okay. Keep those hands clapping right now for Brandon, LaCarruba, and right? And Tom Crescenzo. All Italians are the same. All right.
I'm going first. Fuck you, Tom.
All right.
Everybody, give it up for my opponent, Tom Chimpanzo, everybody. Tom, thank you for wearing the creepiest polo possible and buttoning it the creepiest way. Tom looks so creepy that he looks like a guy that like sells drugs to kids while measuring them for their Little League uniforms. Right? Right.
Thank you. Coming from a pedophile who stole his outfit from an indie rock bassist. Brandon looks like if Ben Affleck had fetal alcohol syndrome.
He does have that. That's. I don't know, Tom. You look like the only guy left in Queens that would still try to fight someone if they called you gay. Everybody else, they're like, yeah, a little bit. That's just how it
But
goes.
I'm one of many who would do it on Long Island, though. So Brandon is obviously a huge nerd. He's a big fan of Transformers. It's just too bad that the only robots in disguise that he talks to are grinder matches. He spends hours on end talking to those robots in disguise in the hopes that one day he might meet one of those homos into guys.
A lot of Decepticons on that app. If you guys don't know this about Tom Crescenzo, his rap name is Dr. T in the Women. His name is Dr. T in the Women, and your motto is, if you put me on your flyer, 100% of the audience will be male.
All right, yeah, joke about my rap name. Hopefully you don't milk that premise for the rest of your set, okay?
I shouldn't have told you that.
So Brandon actually got divorced recently. His marriage only lasted 4 months. It was very sudden, which along with his ex-wife's pussy makes two things Brandon never saw coming.
Not bad, Tom, not bad. Well, listen, if I'm a Transformer dork, you like dinosaurs like twice as much. He's one of them dinosaur weirdos.
If it helps you, then yes.
In fact, oh, come on. I've seen your YouTube history, bro. In fact, your rap name used to be Dr. Tyrannosaurus in the Resin until you got to your rapey phase, you know?
That's
all right, guys, with a wordy one.
That's 2 jokes about my rap name. That's more jokes than you've ever written about anything else. Brandon, you reason that women have to wash their drinks when they're at the bar. Brandon really is, he's kind of like the smoke from a vape. He smells weird and you can usually find him inside of an 8th grader.
Where do you think I got this jacket? Tom's rap name continues to be Dr. T and the Women, but he's such a bad driver. It's the only reason I drove him here tonight. I'm leaving you here, by the way.
Fair.
He's only 1 DUI away from being Dr. T in the prison. So,
whatever,
fuck you
man.
guys.
I'm better at driving than you are at staying married.
I don't know, 1 failure to 5 DUIs. I think I'm doing better on that.
Yeah, well, remains to be seen. Anyway. So, as you can tell by his everything, Brandon really likes trains. Which is why I'm surprised he wasn't there when 4 dudes ran one on his ex-wife. I'm not gonna lie, I like trains too, Brandon. I was there.
All right.
Holy shit, keep it going for these 2. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is pizza owner on pizza owner crime. This rocks. All right, let's go to James Pontillo. What'd you think?
That was like a fight that broke out at Dave & Buster's. That was fucking wild.
Where we met.
I like the Ben Affleck joke, honestly, I do. You both do look like you were in Good Will Hunting if they were both retarded. But Tom, the wife stuff, mean. Not nice, very funny. You're both good, but Tom was better.
All right. You know, Machiavelli once said that if you were to do harm upon a man, you must make it so severe that you need not fear his vengeance. And I will say you went for the gut with the marriage stuff, Tom. I'm tempted not to vote for either of you because I feel like you're about to both nab me for hopping the turnstile right now. You know, you're both making fun of each other's outfits, but we can all agree you're about to both put a kid on a T-shirt, and after this is over. But you both are great energy. I can tell there's, a very close friendship. It's blah, 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 gay stuff. You love each other, actually, secretly, whatever. There's going to be a fun text exchange after this. But I will say Tom made Dan autistic laugh, and I love watching that. And I can also see the zins in Tom's pocket. Don't ask me why I was looking there. Shut up. You're gay. So I'm going to give it to Tom.
All right, that's 2 for Tom. Heidi Grandberry.
Great battle, and I like to compliment both of you guys as really surprised, because for ethnic whites, your English is really good. I think this is a really fun battle, but Tom was definitely more consistent. The fetal alcohol joke, the watching the comebacks, the inside the 8th grader, and even and then Brandon, you got 2 groans, so yeah, that's not ideal. So I'm gonna give it to Tom. Good job, Tom.
All right. right, Tom's got it wrapped up. But Joshua Lampley, what do you have to say?
I loved this roast. Felt like it could have happened at a JCPenney clearance rack, and I could have just heard it through the store, which I really like. You both look like you probably should have died in high school, but somehow didn't, you know? Like they were both so drunk they survived the crash, but their smart, promising friend didn't, you know? That's kind of the vibe. A lot of pedophile stuff, which is to be expected with cracker-ass white guys roasting each other, which I love. Ben Affleck was great. I also noticed the Zen in the pocket. No Diddy on that. Robots in Disguise was good, too. Never saw coming. I mean, Tom, you definitely won this one, but it was a great fight. Good job, both of you.
The winner of this battle is Tom Crescenzo! Guys, that was pretty electric, right? You ready to see more? I love how amped up you guys. Oh, yeah. He's ready. He's rolling. Keep it going for Michael Green and Ish Gupta. Michael, I feel like you took it with such gusto. You want to go first?
Yes.
All right. Michael, 5 shows. Let's roll.
You look like you've never satisfied a woman in your whole life. Actually, you look like the only way you could come is by caressing some feet.
All right. Thank you, Urkel, if he grew up to work at AutoZone.
Yeah, that's cool. But you look like if niggas checked your home laptop, they'd find stomach-turning child porn.
Well, that's not true. Michael told me that he sells tech with his father. That's his job. I assume that by sells tech, he means he goes from barbershop to barbershop selling fake AirPods.
He is not wrong. I posted that on my Instagram story, and I didn't follow you back because you ain't got no motion, nigga. You're using your beard to hide those weak features, you bitch.
Give it up for the only black guy that gets excited when the brewery has board games. I get excited too.
I do enjoy your game of sorry. You're a real bad-built nigga. Anybody ever told you you built like a weather potato?
No, they haven't told me that. Michael told me his landlord was racist. He's not racist. You just can't pay rent with open mic drink tickets.
Your bio said that Accidentally in Love by the Counting Crows from Shrek 2 was your favorite song.
It's a great song.
And you put it on during karaoke. What are you, fucking gay? You're like a 30-year-old man. And you look like an Indian George Washington. Who's loving you? You look like you should be beating on a tribal drum trying to summon rain.
Michael has a very powerful, empowering voice. He sounds like he's always ready to star in a Disney Channel remake of Judas and the Black Messiah.
God! What? Stay on stage. Stay on stage one more time for these two. I have no words. I'm gonna give it to Heidi first. What did you think of this fight?
No, this was incredible. Like,
Yeah.
this was so good. And you both seem like the kind of people that run to the train with your arms straight behind you. So I feel like y'all could get along, actually. Easily my favorite part about this was Michael's comebacks, just saying, yeah, that's cool. And I like that one thing you said, it was so funny. You compelled a white person to say nigga. I heard it. He was like, yeah, because you said, what did you say? You said, you ain't got no motion, nigga. And he was, someone in the back's like, he said, he ain't got no motion, nigga. You're not supposed to say that. This was such an enjoyable fight. Great job, both of you, but I'm definitely going to give it to Michael. Great job.
All right, let's go to Lampley next. Joshua Lampley, what did you think of this fight?
Simply put, this battle was Magic the Gathering, you know? I feel like I've seen y'all battle before outside of Bodega at 3 a.m. Isha's like, get out of my store. Michael's like, not without a Lucy, okay? We're gonna have to figure something out. It's really hard to take Michael Green seriously when he's cosplaying as the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, but there was some, I agree, yeah, that's cool is the greatest comeback I've ever heard in a roast battle. I didn't think that could work, but it did. And then the diction with which Michael said stomach-turning child porn, it's gonna haunt me for a while. This was a great battle. I honestly think, though, Michael's comebacks were better, but I think, Ish, your jokes were better, so I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, one for Michael, one for Ish. Let's go to Wolfgang Hunter. What do you think?
All right. Virgil once said, no, I'm just kidding. And not Virgil, the producer. This was good. This was a good battle. I'm torn. I'm South Asian, too, so I don't know whether to side with Ish, but I'm also still South Asian. So, I love the admiration of black people as a South Asian guy. Unfortunately, I live for it. But this was great. You guys were both, really good. Michael, though, I do respect how every counterpunch you had, it just had the cadence of a rap battle cipher. It was just like, sorry, who's your dad? Let's go find Maury. But that might have been a big swing for me, I'm gonna be honest.
There was something there.
Thank God I'm wearing sunglasses. Somebody get my fedora. But yeah, Michael was just, he really had the audience's heart in this one. I think the only thing that would have made his jokes hit harder is if there were subway doors opening before he said them. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Michael Green.
All right, that's two for Michael, one for Ish. James Pontillo.
Great job. Wow. Michael, you're what Wild and Out should be. That was fucking incredible. Oh, that was great. I assume Ish is short for Is She 18 Yet? No, you're both great, but I think Michael won on style.
The winner of this battle is Michael Green. Keep it going for these two, everybody. Guys, that was a crazy good fight. Everyone, can we keep going for that fight? Yeah. Y'all ready to see more? Okay, this next battle, I'm super excited to bring these guys on stage. Keep it going for Luke Davis and Danny Fallon. Woo. All right, hello, Danny. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, that's on Luke. 5 jokes, let's roast.
Yeah. All right. I'll make this quick. I know Danny's got to go get drunk at a wedding he wasn't invited to. He actually has a pretty strong history with substance abuse, heroin in particular. He actually once sucked a guy's dick, and then the guy gave him heroin. That's true. That wasn't the arrangement. Danny just did a really good job.
He sucked my dick, actually.
Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself.
All right. It's hard to write about Luke. There's nothing. The most interesting thing that ever happened to Luke was he got his tonsils removed. So that's it.
Jesus. You should stick to working out in the park. People are always getting Danny's name wrong. It's a common misconception, but he always corrects him. He goes, no. I'm Frankenstein's monster.
Nice. Luke looks like a minor league baseball player who has a 16-year-old girlfriend. And also like the girlfriend. That's it.
You think I look like I fuck, huh? Danny Fallon is a lot like Jimmy Fallon, right? Because they both fucking suck at this.
Luke has 2 siblings. He has a brother who's studying design and a sister who's studying psychology. They're hoping to join forces and design a personality that will help Luke attract women.
Danny's got a foot fetish. Yeah. He likes when people step on his face. Or at least he liked when Neil Armstrong did it. It's one small step for man, one giant beak on Dan.
Yep, it's true. Luke loves the band Real Estate, which is great that he gets to listen to Real Estate because he'll never own it.
That was a joke. Is that why you asked me my favorite band today?
I was trying to do something about burger.
Danny messaged me. He goes, favorite band? I told him, and then he goes, favorite food? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, come on, man, give me something. All right, let's wrap this up. I know Danny's got to go guide Santa's sleigh tonight. Danny, you look like you would say, oh, we are so getting fucked up when the weatherman says there might be snow tomorrow.
Wow. It's good to have stories. Luke has a hot yoga mom, and his dad is ugly, and he is in pharmaceutical research, project management, just a fancy way of saying he roofied Luke's mom.
Yeah, keep it going for this battle, everyone. Love when a fight gets lots of and that's always good. Let's start with Wolfgang. What'd you think?
You know, I know they both had a long day at the office telling people it's hump day. So I respect them both for coming here. You know, Danny, Caesar once said that it's easier to find men willing to die than it is those willing to endure and suffer pain. And you endured and suffered a lot of pain in this one. Took a lot of big swings. As a guy taking a big swing right now and missing, I can really empathize with that. But like Luke, like not even off of his jokes, one of his counter punches made that white guy, old black man laugh, smack the table. And I think that's just a testament of how the battle went. You made a white guy lose his inhibitions without having a drop of alcohol. And that is power I seek to gain for myself one day. So I'm going to give it to Luke.
All right, that's one for Luke. James Pontillo, what say you?
Wow. It's great to see Drake and Josh hashing things out finally. You guys are like Brandon and Tom if they went to college. Should have stopped at the first one. No, Luke won, but I whatever. Luke won.
All right, 2 for Luke. Let's go to Heidi Grandberry. What do you say?
Yeah, this is a fine battle. This is a fine battle between like a youth pastor and like a young man who could really benefit from some extra attention. Why do you think I'm here? Yeah, Gabby, you ain't shit for the way you said last joke. That was, yeah, I clocked that. Yeah, Danny, I don't know if any of your jokes. All right, yeah, it's Luke. Yeah.
Okay, Luke's got it wrapped up, but Joshua Lampley.
I don't know why, but this battle made my pussy dry. I can't explain it. And it's good. Danny, looks like you can take a punch, which is good because you wrote 0 for this battle. I felt like Danny was just saying mean things about Luke, and everyone was like, "Oh," and that was kind of the battle, you know. There was some Jimmy Fallon slander, which was cool. And Danny, I did like your defense of just breathing into the mic the whole time. It buffers his jokes a bit, but I am gonna have to go with Luke.
Winner of this battle is Luke Davis. One more time for these two, everybody. All right, we've got 3 battles left. And these are going to be some of the sickest battles you'll ever see. So can you guys give me a little more energy? Yeah. What's up, Hobbits? How are we feeling? Good? All right. I love them. You just point at them and they laugh. That's awesome. But keep it going one more time for these two. These are 2 very good friends of mine, great roasters. Keep those hands clapping for Diego Mata and Sonny LaPrade. Who's going first?
I'm going first.
All right, that's Diego. 5 jokes. Let's go.
Yeah. How you guys doing? Good? Good? Good. That's good. Hey, who said Beetlejuice 3 times today? Sonny, you look like if you tweet the word Dave Chappelle 3 times at midnight, you pop up behind in the mirror. Oh, she's trans.
Good to know that you couldn't tell. I'm not surprised that Diego wanted to go first. You know, that's the face of a man who has never let a woman come first. Roasting Diego is hard, because, like, what can I say about him that hasn't already been written in a police report next to an untested rape kit?
Rape. All right. It's a funny word. It's not fun. Whatever. Before this, Sonny told me that she lets the people in her life be too mean to her, and she's like trying to work on that. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, you ugly fucking bitch. That's for me.
Everyone give it up for the 15-year-old boy with a thyroid problem. Diego looks like if one of the Easter Island heads was out here straight chugging dick.
All right. Hey, Sonny, are you happy to be out of the stable tonight? Stomp once for yes, nay for no.
Thank you, you unfuckable Funko Pop. Diego looks like he calls the cops on the women selling mango in the subway.
That's my aunt. What are you talking about?
It's okay, bro. It's okay. I have mommy issues too.
There we go. All right, that's good. That's good. All right. Sonny's stand-up sucks all the air out of the room. Not because she's bad, but because whenever she opens that huge giant mouth of hers, there's no air left for anybody else.
Good one, you metrosexual hobbit. The only thing Diego beats more than the women in his life is his teeny tiny meat.
All right, cool. Last joke. Sonny went to a college with no grades and got a degree in humor studies and comedic arts. And she's trans. So you just like spending $100,000 for no reason.
It's clearly not for no reason. You had to explain I was trans. Wait, if you're here, then who's on the playground desperately begging someone to dare him to eat a worm? Yeah, Diego was born in Honduras, which is the murder capital of the world, but you can tell really easily that he didn't grow up here because I have not seen him kill a single time.
All right.
Sick battle, you guys. One more time for these two. Let's waste no time. Let's kick it to Joshua Lampley. What do you say?
I really love this roast. This felt like the last 2 picks in kickball battling it out. You know? It kind of feels like y'all hooked up backstage at a high school theater production, and now it's kind of weird between the two of you, which I really like. This was a lot of fun. Diego, you look like you could ride Sonny across the Mexican border, which is pretty sick. The Dave Chappelle joke was great. Diego found a way to say "shut up, bitch" and make it woke, which was pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Spending $100,000 was also good. This was a really tight one. I think I'm gonna just edge it out to Diego, though.
All right, that's one for Diego Mata. Heidi Grandberry.
Sonny, I appreciated that Easter Island head joke, because I was looking at his head like the whole time, and like before you even said that, I was like, his whole face is concentrated in the center of his face. You know what I mean? But then I have nothing negative to say about your appearance at all. I don't, not a thing to say. No, great job, both of you guys, but Diego had just one more joke over, and his last joke was really good, so I'm gonna give it to Diego.
That's 2 for Diego. Wolfgang Hunter, what do you say?
You know, I always love to see Ben Shapiro debate these college liberals. It really warms my heart. It fills my YouTube algorithm up. It's like those videos and Mr. Beast torturing homeless people for $10,000. Those are my 2 favorite YouTube videos. I really enjoyed this one. You both were great, clearly well-written jokes, great in the moment. Sonny, you're such a white woman. You look like you called the police on the earthquake because you thought it was drill music. They're playing Pop Smoke again. But seriously, I'm going to give it a slight edge to Sonny. I think she won the roast battle. Although I would say Diego just raised the price on AIDS medicine, so I think he won the war. I'm going to give it to James now.
Okay, that is 2 for Diego,
Shit,
1
put
for
me
Sonny.
in the spot.
James.
Great battle between Lois and Quagmire. It was tight. I feel like because of the migrant situation, immigrant hate is in now, and trans hate is not. So I'm gonna give it to Sonny. But I'm also a pussy, so I want it to go to the crowd.
Whoa, guys, you know what that means? You guys will become the 5th judge. All right. Here's how this is going to work. You guys, when I hold my hand over the battler and say their name, you guys are going to clap for them if you think they won the battle. You guys are going to clap for one person and one person only. It will become apparent to you how this works in just one moment. Can you guys handle that? Yeah.
Just remember, you're all being filmed, and this is sent to your bosses.
Yes, that's true. Choose wisely. Okay, clap if you guys think the winner of this battle is Diego Mata. Noted. Clap if you think the winner is Sonny LaPrade. That's going to go to Sonny LaPrade. The winner of this battle is Sonny. Keep it going for these 2. All right, guys, I have a very special surprise. I have had a very, very interesting, I've had a weird week. You know, the eclipse happened. My best friend stared into the sun. So I needed a little something to cheer me up. So I'm having a guy come on stage with me, and he and I are going to do a little roast. How does that sound? Yeah. Oh, wow. The lights shine for me. Okay. We're going to roast, and then we're going to have Rob Rigo step in as guest host in just a second. But we're going to kick off this battle. Please keep it going for my opponent, Grant Moore. Hi, Grant. How are you?
So good. How are you?
So good.
Good.
We're going to bang. Okay. Who of us should go first?
Why don't you go first?
I'll go first. Okay. Let's roast. Me. So Grant is a gay retard with no job who flunked out of community college, which makes sense. He looks like the kind of guy who'd ask his doctor if he could take a prostate exam, pass, fail. Something there.
It's an honor to be here roasting this pug. I just want to say, can we all give Gabby a round of applause? She did such a good job blocking out the sun earlier this week. That's it.
Grant looks like he sucks toes because he loves the taste. And after he does it, he asks the woman, "Did you come?"
Woman. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, man.
Woman. Yes.
Man.
A lady, of course. Gabby stopped practicing Judaism after she found out that synagogue was not an offshoot of Cinnabon.
Should be. It should be. Okay. Grant can't stop pissing himself in public. He once pissed himself at a children's karate class as an adult. He's a lot like R. Kelly in that way, because R. Kelly likes pissing in front of children, and so does Grant. But he's not like R. Kelly because, unlike Grant, R. Kelly has a job.
It was an advanced karate class.
For children.
No, you had to be at least 13.
Yeah.
Okay. In December of 2012, Benjamin Netanyahu told a prominent... Hey, shut up! Shut the fuck up! In December of 2012, Benjamin Netanyahu told a prominent Israeli journalist that it was important to keep Hamas strong in order to lessen pressure on him to negotiate for a Palestinian state. He also said, "Gabby's pussy stink."
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. That happened. That did happen. All right. Let's get down to brass tacks, okay? Grant's dad killed himself. Hold on. I did not fuck that man. I just want to be clear. But Grant's dad killed himself with a gun. And Grant has erectile dysfunction. Yeah, so, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So say what you will, but at least someone in that family has a gun that's not going off.
Yeah, Gabby can't put a gun in her mouth without eating it.
It's delicious. It's good. I think I lost you guys on the Netanyahu thing, I think.
Growing up, Gabby was on the boys' baseball team, where she played as the big orange Gatorade cooler.
Good. All right. You're too in the zone, man. I've lost them. You're too in the zone. All right. Grant describes his mom as a vagina doctor. Yeah, the word is gynecologist. But when he tries to sound that out, he just shits himself. All right, the Netanyahu thing just fucked it all up, didn't it? Yeah, I fucked that man and I'd fuck him again. All right.
It's an important issue. Gabby looks like she cured her own Down syndrome by eating the extra chromosome.
Give it up for Gabby and Grant, everybody. That was fantastic.
My God.
Grant, you look like the gay Upper West Side man, and Gabby, you look like the teacher who's trying to teach his son about black people. All right, that was a great roast. Let's start with Wolfgang.
Oh my God, this is really hard. I already want to kind of in the beginning go with Grant because he and I both look like we unsend DMs to Shane Gillis. Oh, you're so cool, man. The special is so good. But Grant did a pro move. He got called gay. He's like, yeah, I'm gay. I fucked your dad, and I'm also a pedophile. Like, that's just a pro move. And he managed to pivot from that to, like, literally calling his shots to left field with an imaginary baseball bat. You're killing with birthright over here. Like, brother, it's a good performance. You might actually be gay, though, because you are very good at being mean to women. I will say that. All right, I work at a brunch factory. Okay, I've done my research. But both great roasters, great crowd, a beautiful magical night for comedy. A lot of magic in the air tonight. I'm gonna give it to James, another gay man.
The theme of the night with the judges is prose, everyone. All right,
who you pick?
One for Grant.
All right, great battle between Timon and Pumbaa. Oh, did your dad really kill himself? Did he watch Gabby's set? Or that was for before, because you're very mean to me a lot. No, it's payback. This looks like a French fry battling a bottle of ketchup. No, it was good. It was good. But Grant, are you sending a dick pic right now? Okay. Grant won that, though. Sorry for blowing your spot.
Holy shit. You guys, this surprised me because you guys look like such nice white people. You look like nice composting white people. Like, you look like the kind of white people, like, you like do something kind of out of the ordinary and you take a picture and then like the caption of the post is, I did a thing. Like, that's what I had. So Grant had so many great, like, this table, they sent that candle, like that stinky pussy joke, like sent that candle flying off the table. And there was this cascade of laughter after that, and it was hilarious. But I will say, immediately after that, Gabby, your joke made a Dominican cackle in the back corner of the room because you talked about his dick, his erectile, his non-working dick. So kudos to you for that. But I am going to give it to Grant.
All right, 3 for Grant. He's got it wrapped up. What did you think, Josh?
This was a really fun battle, but I do hate to see my aunt and uncle fight each other. This doesn't feel good. You guys both look like you're comfortable with power tools. I don't know how. It's like Home Depot versus Joann Fabrics right now. It's crazy. That was a lot of fun. I mean, you both were so funny. It felt like two rival softball coaches just going at it. The Cinnabon joke was great. The stinky pussy tag where Grant just kind of waved his hand in front of his nose really got me. Yeah, it was a beautiful, subtle move on his part. And obviously the battle's wrapped up, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to vote for the meanest laugh ever that came from the back corner. Whoever that lady is, she gets my vote. Great battle, guys.
Yeah, give it up for Grant Moore. Wins that one, but give it up for Gabby.
Thank you, Grant. The winner of this battle is Grant. I'll take a loss. He did amazing. Yeah. You know what? Roasting is like, you lose like a fucking champ, you lose with dignity, you're a good sport about it. He fucking crushed me. Keep it going for Grant one more time. That was awesome. I do want to know, Wolfgang, was that a dick pic? What was it you were sending?
It's gayer than that. It's somebody making fun of a comic we don't like. It's just such.
Who is it?
Jake Flores.
That's funny. We'll talk later. All right, guys, are you guys ready for your headlining battle? Yeah. All right. This is going to be a lot of fun. These are two of the best roasters in all of New York City. One of them runs this very show that we are seeing right now, and they are both going to fucking kill it. I'm so excited. Keep it going for Andrew Manning and Dan Wickes. All right, who's going first? Andrew's going first. 5 jokes, let's roast.
Okay, yeah. Another straight man and another lesbian, guys. How about that? Dan's done theaters. His first was in Aurora, Colorado for that Batman movie. Dan, how do you look like the shooter and one of the nerds who was there?
I'm sorry I ruined your favorite movie. All right, Andrew is on testosterone treatments. Yeah. Man, we really need to get steroids out of softball. Yeah, Andrew used to get bullied for his low testosterone, but look at him now. Yeah. He can't wait to show kids his penis.
This is the battle that we've all wanted, right? LinkedIn versus Reddit. This is what we wanted. Dan's life can be explained by the drugs he's done. His hair is because of mushrooms, and his personality is because of vaccines.
All right, Andrew lives in the apartment upstairs, which is ironic because usually he sleeps under the men who pay the rent. Yeah, Andrew's like, security deposit? How about you deposit some cum in my asshole?
I didn't want to do this, but yes, I live upstairs, and like I've known for years, your show is now literally beneath me. I didn't want to go there, guys. All right. I talked to Dan, and he told me that the only reason he didn't do a mass shooting is because, quote, a true samurai uses a blade. And he's not allowed close enough to a school to use one.
All right, Andrew Manning does not play football. Yeah, he only grips the pigskin when he's fucking his girlfriend. No, it's two more.
Two more. I don't know if you guys can see. Dan wears those ugly rings on his hand just so he can put his fingers in something lifeless. Hey, Dan, how does it feel to have the worst-looking hands in roasting since Chris Crespo? That's for
That's a
you
throwback,
guys.
yeah. Chris is my friend. All right. Andrew is from New Haven, or he's from Connecticut, and New Haven is what I call his asshole. Yeah. If you've driven through Connecticut, you know that they have lots of accidents, and one of them is standing on stage with me.
Okay. I have heard of serial killers keeping articles of their victims, but making shirts about them is crazy. Dan's really creative. He once made a sex doll out of nothing but a teen runaway. And the only part of her that didn't make the doll was her hair because he's wearing it.
That's funny because you look like you're about to ask, hey, you want to go see a dead body? Yeah. This might be a bit of betrayal of our friendship, but when Andrew doesn't do well on roast battles, he gets really sad and down on himself, and I kind of need to give him a pep talk and remind him he's funny. It goes to show you can put the testosterone in the boy, but you can't take the estrogen out of the crybaby pussy.
Two of the best. That's what it looks like. Give it up for these guys. Your headlining fight for the last time tonight. Let's go to James Pontillo. James, what'd you think?
Fuck. It's like Bill Gates battling one of his computers. It's No, it was great. It was like Tyson and Mayweather, but more brain damage. But I don't know. Am I gonna be gay by not being able to pay? They were both. Well, the Beneath Me joke, I was gonna vote for you, and then you did the Crespo joke, which is risky because he's. I mean, you think Parkland's outdated? Chris Crespo is. That's 2015. So I'm gonna defer to Wolfgang, who I think is dead. Are you all right?
Well, it's a great day for roasting. Two white guys calling each other pedophiles, doing joke math. It was good. If you shut your eyes, you can't even tell who's telling the joke when they're up there. You sound like the same guy. Just, you're gay and you're a pedophile. You're gay and you're a pedophile. Oh, that one shook. That one shook. It's Dan. He said it. But yeah, I mean, God, you guys big hits, some misses, but all in all, you guys obviously put a lot of time into this. Dan, you look like you take your rings off before you give a guy on the A train your money. That's just one I had sitting up there. No big deal. But it's tough. Andrew had some of the bigger heavy hits for most of the battle, but Dan really kind of came back by just calling him a pussy. You really can't beat that. So I actually kind of want to give it, I want to abstain and see what the audience thinks, if that's my vote. But I'm going to give it to Heidi and see what she thinks.
All right, Heidi, what do you think?
Yeah, I liked this AI-generated battle. it was just like some of the mannerisms that you guys have are just really unnatural. Like, just quick tip to your programmer, Dan. Like, humans aren't supposed to oscillate that way when they laugh. You know what? It actually, like, I'm not trying to be like you guys at all, but I think, like, it was really close. Like, it is actually tied up for me with, like, Dan's last joke. I would have sort of edged it a little bit for me, but if we want to give it to the audience, like, I'm open to that. But we can hear from...
My name's Josh, thanks. It's okay, it's okay. No, I loved this battle. Obviously, two heavy hitters, man. I love watching two esport athletes really battle it out like this. Dan looks like he built the computer Andrew downloads child porn on, which is sick. The Colorado shooting joke was a lot of fun, even though you both look like you practice mass shootings at laser tag. But I'm going to be like all the other judges. I want to see what the room has to say. Let them make the call.
Room! Room! Yes, that's us! Okay, we're gonna do like this, and if we're split, we're gonna see from there, but I want you guys to only clap for one person. That's gonna make it a lot easier, all right? Clap if you guys think the winner of this battle is Andrew Manning. Okay. Clap if you guys think the winner is Dan Wickes. It's like pretty split. You guys want one more?
Try one more time.
All right.
I mean, I do, but Andrew, do you have one more? Yeah. All right, we can do it.
All right, guys, we're going to go into a tiebreaker round. We're going to hear one more joke from each comic, and then you guys are going to decide at the end of the tiebreaker. All right. Let's give it to Dan since you went first last time.
All right. Andrew, I'm not sure. Andrew is infertile, probably. Yeah, dude, you look like you're trying to compensate for being infertile by dressing like a stepdad.
I'm the dad who stepped up. Actually, Dan and I hung out this week. Dan, I talked to him about the eclipse. He had no problem not looking at the eclipse. He just pretended it was a woman's eyes.
Who won this one? Was it Dan? Or was it Andrew? That's going to be Andrew Manning. Guys, what an incredible battle. And that's been our show. Thank you guys for coming out.